Hey everybody, Miss Kerri here and welcome to my unicorn dreamcatcher craft. We're going to have so much fun today crafting the most magnificent, most beautiful, most unique dreamcatcher that will be just as beautiful as you are, my friend. So before we start our craft today, I thought we would read a very funny book about a very grumpy unicorn named Grumpy Corn by Sarah McIntyre and published by Scholastic Books. Unicorn was sitting in his special writing house. I am going to write the most fabulous story in the world, he thought. This made him feel very pleased with himself. He already liked being a writer. But Unicorn didn't know where to begin his story. I need my special fluffy pen, he said. He went and got his special fluffy pen, but he didn't know what to write. I need a cup of my special moonberry tea, he said. Then I will be able to write my story. He went and made himself a cup of his special moonberry tea. And Unicorn sat at his desk, wondering what to write in his special fancy notebook. He sighed. I wish an idea would come knocking at my door. But Narwhal knocked instead. What are you doing, Unicorn? I am busy writing the most fabulous story in the world, said Unicorn. Wow, said Narwhal. Can I be in your story? Don't be silly, said Unicorn. No one wants to read a story about a narwhal. Narwhals are very boring. There will be no narwhals in my story. Oh, said Narwhal. He sadly swam away. Mermaid, guess what? Said Narwhal. Unicorn is writing the most fabulous story in the world. Mermaid looked impressed. She swam off to visit Unicorn. Hello, Unicorn, she said. How is your story coming along? Very badly, said Unicorn. I am waiting for my moment of genius. Mermaid had an idea. If I bake you cookies, can I be in your story? Unicorn thought for a moment. Maybe, but only if the cookies make me feel inspired. Mermaid swam back to her submarine to bake her famous starfish cookies. Narwhal helped. He loved licking the bowl. I mean, who doesn't? Are we right? Mermaid brought the cookies to Unicorn. Now can I be in your story? She asked. Unicorn took a bite of a cookie and looked thoughtful. He ate the whole plate of cookies and kept looking thoughtful. No, said Unicorn. I am afraid you can't be in my story. They were very good cookies, but they did not inspire me. Mermaid swam away in a huff. What's wrong with a mermaid? Asked Jellyfish. Unicorn is writing the most fabulous story in the world, she sniffed, but he won't let me be in it. My cookies were not inspiring enough. Maybe I'm in it, said Jellyfish. Everyone loves jellyfish. She wriggled with excitement and swam off to visit Unicorn. Hello, Unicorn, said Jellyfish. Have you finished your fabulous story yet? I can't wait to read it. Is there a jellyfish in it? Why don't you let me be in your story? I will be the most brave jellyfish and go into space and discover fantastic alien jellyfish and no! Howled Unicorn. I can't get any ideas because everyone keeps bothering me. You're all very silly and annoying, and I don't want to write this story anymore. Oh, what a grumpy corn, said Jellyfish. Unicorn threw his fluffy pen, his notebook, and his teacup into the sea. They sank down and drifted on the ocean currents until, look, said Mermaid, it's the most fabulous story in the world. Yippee! Let's read it, said Narwhal. The friends gathered around to read Unicorn's story, but Unicorn had not written a single word. "Poor Grumpy Corn," said Mermaid. "I wish we could help." "I have an idea," said Narwhal. Once upon a time, a unicorn tried to write the most fabulous story in the world. "He was visited by a world-famous baker," said Mermaid. "And the bravest jellyfish in the ocean," said Jellyfish. "And the cleverest narwhal in the whole universe," agreed Narwhal. A few hours later, Unicorn arrived carrying a big, flat box. "I need to write a fabulous story," he said, "but I was not a very fabulous friend. But I am fabulous at ordering pizza. I brought this to say I'm sorry." "This looks like a very inspiring pizza," said Narwhal, "and you are just in time to help us finish the most amazing, clever, fabulous, and funny story in the world." Ooh. The end. Funny, right? Okay. So if you guys registered for this program, this is the kit you're going to get. See, it says Unicorn Dreamcatcher and everything. And let's go over what supplies you'll be using today. So first up, you're going to get a big embroidery hoop. This is pretty cool because the inside circle dislodges from the outside circle, and that is what is going to hold everything together without any glue. You're only going to need maybe a little bit of Scotch tape, so keep that handy, and a pair of scissors. What's a unicorn without a big glittery horn? I mean, come on. And of course, we have ears. Around a popsicle stick, you will find all the yarn you need to wrap the outside of your dream catcher, which we'll be doing in a little bit. And then I also included some ribbon and different colored yarn for the tail of your dream catcher. I included another yarn to make the webbing on the inside of your dream catcher, and everything will be labeled. And glue dots. Guys, these things are really the most magical of all. That's what's gonna hold your horns and your ears to your embroidery hoops. So, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to get magical. Let's get started. Okay, let's start by taking our hoop out. And we are going to twist this knob on our hoop to disengage the inner hoop from the outer hoop. And we're only gonna be using the inner hoop right now. So put this part aside. And next, take out your bag marked webbing. And if you have a piece of tape handy, you can tape the end of the yarn onto the hoop somewhere, just to make it easier to wind all around. And then you're just going to create a crisscross pattern. And then I'm going to tape mine there as well. Okay. Looks cool, right? Next, you can take out your pieces marked tail with your ribbon and yarn and pick out where you want the tail of your dream catcher to be. I'm going to do mine right here. And I'm just going to do an easy one. And you're just gonna fold it over. If you like, you could also cut your string to make more string. You can cut up your ribbon to create shorter pieces of ribbon, whatever you want. Okay. All right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then you're going to take your outer hoop again and just place it on top. Like so, And then you're gonna tighten this as much as you can. That way, nothing is going to come loose when you hang this up later. And look, there you go. Looks pretty good, right? Okay. So we have most of our dream catcher done. The next part, you're going to take out the yarn with the popsicle stick. And I put on a popsicle stick because you're going to be weaving in and out just to wrap this whole thing around. And don't worry, I gave you enough yarn to do it. You might want to give yourself a little slack. And you're going to want to tape this just somewhere, wherever you're starting, so that you don't lose it. And don't worry, we'll cover this up with more yarn later. Okay, let's get cracking. Just like so, and you're just gonna go in and out, oops, of all your design. And you're going to wrap the whole thing around. You can make the yarn as tight or as loose as you want. It just depends on how much wood you want showing through. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to use a little unicorn magic. Ugh, I ended the unicorn magic too soon. Okay. Let me try again. Okay. I wrapped my yarn all around my embroidery hoop. I secured it with a little bit of Scotch tape. You could also use a glue dot if you like, which is what we're using next. So now you're going to take out your glittery parts, my friends. And the fun thing about these glue dots is that they are double-sided. So, let's see, I'm gonna peel all these off first. Okay. I'm going to do my ears. I'm just going to affix them just on the back here. Actually, oh yeah, that's right. So I gave you glue dots, but that's right, you can also do this. Oh yeah, that's an ear. And that's an ear. Okay. Those to the side. And next I'm going to use 2 glue dots on the bottom of my unicorn horn. Maybe 3. As you can see, very sticky. And then I am going to put that right at the top of my dream catcher. And then that way, the dial is hidden and you can hang this wherever you want from him. Okay, so that looks good. Next I'm gonna grab an ear. There. Okay. And we'll put him just behind the horn. And then same for the other ear. Okay. Okay. And you, my friends, have just made the most unique unicorn dream catcher ever. Beautiful. Okay, friends, and there you have it. Beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this hanging up on your wall. I hope you had fun hanging out with me today. And I sincerely hope that you signed up for our summer reading club and you are reading a most awesome unicorn book underneath your unicorn dream catcher. I will see you guys next time. Bye.